Beauty. Great.
Good morning to you. What's making you so happy?
Ear prints.
Ear prints?
It's in the job. This is a great magazine. Did you know that no two ears are exactly alike? They're as distinctive as fingerprints.
Yeah, but you can't use them in evidence.
Yes, you can. They're using it all the time now.
You joking?
I reckon that's what that smudge on the Marriott's window might be. The curtains were drawn. So supposedly our boy stuck his ear against the window to see if the coast was clear.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well. I've arranged for a DSE to meet us in Gunner Street.
Yeah, but then what? We haven't got a computer full of ear prints.
Well, if there is a print, we'll drop a list of villains who use the same MO as the Marriott burglary. You must know a couple off the top of your head.
Clyde Willis, Jason Wood. There's probably a couple more on file.
Right, I'll go and check. Don't look too excited, eh? Don't you want the poor girl to get her wedding presents back?
Yeah, of course I do. And the...
What?
I don't know, I just need a big result right now, Duncan.
OK.
Do you mind if I ask you something, Sarge?
Yeah?
Don't think I'm being paranoid, but I get the feeling I'm not making much of an impression around here lately.
Why did you say that?
Well, it's just the duff jobs I keep getting stuck with. And then there's Kerry. I mean, don't get me wrong, but she's already more one of the boys than I am, and she's only just walked through the door.
Well, if it's worth anything, I've never heard anyone say a bad word against you.
Yeah, thanks, Sarge. But have you ever heard anyone say a good word about me? DC Proctor? Yeah, that's right. That's very kind of her. Yeah, what sort of information? Yeah, of course, Mrs. Bailey, I'll come to your place. No, it's fine, we can meet anywhere. Yeah, I know it. Right, that's fine. Yeah, in an hour. Right, That's a bit weird.
What?
Nita Bailey.
Who's Nita Bailey?
Friend of Mrs. Marriott. You know, the woman whose daughter had her wedding presents nicked. Seems she told Mrs. Bailey that I was kind and sympathetic.
There you go, then. You see, you really are appreciated.
Well, it's just she wants to tell me some information about a very serious crime.
What crime?
I don't know, she wouldn't say on the phone.
Can't see anything weird in that.
Well, no, it's just when I said to her I'll go to her place, she got really panicky. Said she wanted to meet at the Brack's Cafe.
Well, so go.
Well, sounds a bit James Bondy, though, don't you think? You don't think this is someone winding me up, do you? So many others?
Now, that is paranoid.
So how did you manage to pull the wool over this one's eyes, Dave?
Well, we were shifting these vehicles because of the Burst water main in Mercy Lane, right? And, well, I don't know why, because all he said was, "Can you move your car, please, love?" And, well, her heart melted, didn't it, Dave, eh?
Leave it out. I'm taking her ice skating. There's no big deal.
Ice skating?
Yeah, that's the only way you can get him to fall for it.
Excuse me, guys, did I hear you say you were repositioning cars in Mercy Lane yesterday?
Yeah, that's right.
And Mercy Lane runs right across the top of Gunner Street, right?
Yeah.
Terrific. Thanks a million.
Anytime.
Tom, you will not believe this. Apparently, there was a massive burst water main in Mercy Lane yesterday, just at the top of Gunner Street. Dozens of vehicles had to be shifted.
So?
It's procedure to record all the numbers of the vehicles moved. What I'm saying is, if we get the index numbers of all the villains who favour this MO, we might find that one of their cars were parked in the area.
That's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
But it's worth a try. Anyway, let's talk on the way to Gunner Street. The DSE, remember?
Yeah, look, sorry, Duncan. I've got to meet someone.
Someone important?
Well, I don't really know, but I can't really get out of it.
Detective Constable Proctor.
Hi. Mrs. Bailey. Take a seat.
Thanks.
Can I get you anything?
Cup of tea would be nice.
Can you make that 2 more teas?
Sorry I'm late. Cab's fault.
Oh, right. Mrs. Bailey.
Look, the thing is, if I give you this information, my name won't have to come out, will it?
Well,
Because if it does, if there's the slightest chance of my being involved in any way, you can forget the whole thing.
well, it shouldn't be a problem.
You're quite sure?
Yeah, quite sure.
Okay. There was a robbery about a week ago on the Antrim Green estate. A moneylender, Harris, I think his name was. He was very badly beaten up. It was in all the papers.
Yeah, I know.
Of course you do. Stupid of me. Are you getting anywhere near finding the man who did it?
Well, I'm not involved myself, but I don't think my colleagues are having much luck. As far as we can gather, everybody on the estate had it in for Mr. Harris.
I saw it.
What?
I saw the man hit him and take the money.
What, you actually witnessed the assault?
Yes. I don't know his name, obviously, but I can give you a description. It was pretty distinctive.
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bailey, but I just don't understand what a woman like you was doing on the Antrim Green estate.
Can't you guess? Detective, constable?
You were with somebody?
That's right. In his bedroom, to be exact. That's why I have to stay out of it, okay? My husband's Paul Bailey. I expect you've heard of him.
Yeah, the big developer.
If he ever got wind of this, the only thing that'd stop him divorcing me would be that it'd have killed me first. If I give you the description, that's it. No question of my picking him out of a lineup or whatever it is, let alone going to court.
Yeah, sure, that's understood, Mrs. Bailey.
All right. He was a big man. Tall, big broad shoulders, pale skin, bright red hair.
You were right, Duncan. And it's a good one. Oh, yes. A beauty.
Any joy?
Every joy. A perfect print. We'll have this guy for breakfast.
Well, once you know what guy you're talking about.
I've told you. First off, we run a PNC, see if any of the likely suspects were parked in the area yesterday. If not, we'll try someone else.
Yeah, good idea, nice one.
Am I missing something here? Are we not supposed to be working on this together?
Look, something's come up, I'm sorry, but it's a question of priorities.
Oh, priorities, is it? Excuse me.
Jim, you were on the Harris case, weren't you?
No. That's Rod's. Why?
I was just wondering how it was going.
Well, it's going nowhere. Not that we're not 99% sure who did it. We just can't pin it on him, that's all.
What, who's that?
Jack Richards.
Richards. Yeah, I've heard of him. Big bloke.
Yeah, big bloke, ginger hair, clammy white skin, gives you the creeps.
Talking about your latest girlfriend, you know? Eh?
Jack Richards.
Oh, him. Yeah, what I'd give to see him put away.
Really?
Total psychopath. I tell you what, whoever manages to get him banged up deserves promotion. Why, what brought him up?
Well, I just wondered if you mind if I had a bit of a go.
So what do you know that you're not telling me?
Well, nothing definite. I mean, if you want me to stay out of it...
No. You go ahead. You show us what a clever boy you can be, eh?
K537EYK. No, sorry, Duncan, no joy.
All right. Stan Noakes, G936FTH.
Yep, here we are. Parked in Mercy Lane, 13:45 yesterday.
The right place at the right time. Polly, you are a wonderful woman. Don't let anybody tell you different. We're investigating a burglary, Mr. Noakes. Can you tell me where you were yesterday afternoon?
I haven't the vaguest.
Your car was seen parked in Mercy Lane at 1:45 p.m.
Well then, that's where I was, isn't it?
What are you doing in Mercy Lane, Mr. Noakes?
Fancied a drive, that's all.
Around a residential estate?
Is there a law against it or something?
Did you go down Gunner Street at all?
No idea. I wasn't looking at the street names.
So you didn't approach number 12 for any reason?
I didn't approach number 12 or any other number. I just walked around a bit and then drove home.
Thank you, Mr. Noakes. That'll be all for now.
What can I do for you, Tom?
Yeah, could you just run a quick PNC check for me on Anita Bailey? It's present address 12 Luther Gardens.
No, sorry, Tom.
Don't be sorry, I was just playing it safe. I didn't want there to be anything on her.
Making everyone happy today. Isn't that nice?
Right, so you're absolutely sure you didn't see anything, Mr. Spencer? I mean, you've got a pretty good view of the assault scene from your front window.
No, it was at the back, more's the pity.
More's the pity? You're the first person I've spoken to who didn't think Harris got everything he deserved.
He probably did. But I don't hold with hitting people from behind. It's the coward's way. If you want to sort someone out, you square up to them face to face and take your chances.
Right. Well, you didn't see anyone else hanging about?
There's people hanging about this estate all day long. Got nothing else to do.
Well, anyone in particular?
Yeah, Jack Richards.
Who?
I saw him all right, swaggering about.
Well, doing what?
Doing nothing. Just swaggering about like he always does.
And what time was this?
Dunno, half an hour for the ambulance, maybe?
Well, would you be prepared to testify to this?
Yeah, of course. I'm not scared of Jack Richards.
Jack Richards?
So?
DC Proctor, son L. I want to have a word with you about a recent assault on Mr. Lionel Harris.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry?
I've done all that. This is police harassment.
Well, it's about your original statement. You said that on the day of the assault you stayed in bed all day.
That's right, I had flu. I felt bloody terrible.
What, and you never left the house?
What's wrong with you? I've told you I was sick. I could hardly move.
Right, let me get this clear. You state categorically that on Wednesday the 9th, you never left this house at any time.
Do you want me to set it to music? Is that it?
No, it isn't. I'm arresting you on suspicion of robbery and assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Rod, you got a minute?
Why?
I've got Jack Richards downstairs in custody. I've arrested him on suspicion of assault. Thought you might like to sit in. Mr. Richards, do you know Lionel Harris?
I do.
What's the nature of your relationship with him?
I owe him money.
How much?
2 grand.
Not an easy sum to pay off.
He won't give me no bother.
So there's no real feeling between you two?
Well, he won't be best mate, but I don't bear him any grudges.
On the afternoon of the assault, you've stated that you were ill in bed all day.
About 100 times. Look, I felt like death. I could hardly move.
Can a doctor confirm that?
No.
But you felt like death.
It were flu. I've had it before. You just have to sweat it out.
We've got a witness who's prepared to testify. They saw you near the scene of the assault roughly half an hour before it all happened.
Hang on a minute. Hang on, I did go out for a bit. I forgot. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I were burning up, you know. I could hardly breathe. I suddenly thought, if I don't get some fresh air, I'm going to bleed and suffocate. So I dragged myself up and went outside.
What time is this?
I've no idea. And don't ask me where I went, because I don't know that either. I just wandered about till I could breathe a bit better. Then I went home and collapsed. So if someone says they saw me walking about, I couldn't call them a liar.
Gonna have to let him go.
You're joking?
All we've got is someone who saw him half an hour before it happened. That's literally all we've got.
Well, why would Richards lie about not going out then?
Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll probably say he forgot or something. I know he's winging it, but how are we going to convince the jury of that?
Look, I know I can nail him.
No, you can't. You haven't got anything to nail him with. And to be fair, we're not even sure it was him who did it.
There's something else. I've got a witness.
What witness?
A woman who actually saw him do it, and she won't testify.
How long have you had this witness, Tom? Thanks a lot, mate.
I was only trying to protect her.
Cut the excuses. We're supposed to be a team. From now on, you are by yourself. And if you come in tomorrow and find that Richards is trying to sue you for wrongful arrest, that is your problem and not mine.
Can I join you, gentlemen?
Sure, Sarge, help yourself.
What's the matter with you? You look like your canary's just died.
He's got a witness to the Harris assault and they can't use her.
I'm surprised it's not around the whole building.
Ugh, you should have stuck with me, mate. I'm off to the Area Forensic Science Support Unit. I'm going to learn all about ears.
What for? You've already got a print.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, in the cases where they got a result, the suspects put their hands up when they saw the evidence.
Yeah?
But in a more recent case, this other bloke decided to plead not guilty, and the defence rubbished the evidence. And the jury bought it.
Yeah, well, a jury would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to swat up as much as I can. I'm going to blind this Stan Noakes with science, and then he'll have to put his hands up just to stop me talking. Right, time I was away. See you guys later, then.
Yeah, see ya.
See you.
So listen, why won't your witness talk? You tried offering her protection.
Well, the thing is, she's married and she's where she shouldn't have been. That's how she saw the assault in the first place.
Oh, right. Well, you know what you should do then, don't you?
What?
Tell her it's all getting a bit heavy and you won't be able to keep her name out of it after all. So in the circumstances, it would be better for her if she came forward voluntarily, fingered the bloke properly.
I don't like threatening people, Sarge.
You don't say anything you shouldn't. You just drop a few subtle hints like, no, it's out of my hands now. I won't be able to stop it happening.
It's not really fair, though, is it, Sarge?
So? What's fair? Did someone hold a gun against her head, force her to cheat on her husband?
Yeah, but she didn't have to come forward.
Look, Tom, all I'm saying is, if I had the choice between putting away a psycho before he smashes in someone else's head, or some bloke finding out his wife's done the dirty on him, I wouldn't think twice. It's up to you, mate. We're not all made the same, are we?
Mr. Bailey, is it?
Why?
DC Proctor, somehow.
What do you want from me?
Well, there's been a spate of vandalism in the area recently, and we're just going around asking local residents when they've seen anything, making suggestions on how they can protect their property.
Is that the best you can do?
I'm sorry?
We spend God knows how much on rates and taxes. You're fitted out with every imaginable crime-fighting device known to man. And all you can do is wander around expecting the general public to pull your chestnuts out of the fire.
Mr. Bailey.
Look, you better have a word with my wife. She's got plenty of time on her hands. I'm due in Edinburgh at lunchtime. Darling!
Thanks.
Why didn't you at least phone?
I thought your husband would be at work.
People like Paul work whenever they feel like it. Thank God he had a plane to catch, or he probably would have seen right through you. And what about the neighbours? What do you want, anyway?
This is it. There's a bit of a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, I found the man who fits the description you gave me, but it's going to be a bit difficult proving he was the assailant.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem.
The trouble is, it may not be possible to keep your name out of this after all.
You promised. You gave me your word.
Mrs. Bailey.
I knew I should have kept my mouth shut.
No.
But I trusted you. You really seemed like a nice guy.
Look, if
I should have realised there isn't a man on this planet who wouldn't put his stinking career ahead of behaving like a decent human being.
Mrs. Bailey, I'm just suggesting it might be easier in the long run if you come along and help us convict Richards voluntarily.
That's blackmail.
No, I just thought you'd like to reconsider, that's all.
But if I don't, you'll make good and sure it all comes out anyway.
No, absolutely not.
Then what are you saying?
Look, how would you feel about coming and have a word with my boss?
What?
Inspector Deakin, he's a good bloke, straight as a die.
Well, he's in the wrong job then, isn't he?
Look, you can really trust him. If anyone can sort this mess out, he can.
I'm not going to court.
Yeah, that's understood once and for all.
And I'm not going to go walking into a police station.
Well, your husband's away. You could be coming in to report anything.
The best thing would be for you to walk out of that door and for me to forget I ever laid eyes on you.
Mrs. Bailey, you really don't want someone like Richards wandering around loose if you can prevent it. I know you don't. That's why you called me in the first place. It's your choice.
Yes, well, maybe I overreacted. I thought I was going to have a fit when you and Paul walked right into each other.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. But if we can just get our heads together with Inspector Deakin, we can come up with something that's best for all of us.
Triangular fossa, the tragus, the antitragus, and in between them, surprise, surprise, the intertragic notch.
Hold on a minute, darling, eh?
Actually, Duncan, there's no need for you to write this down. All I'm demonstrating is that there are 18 distinct elements to the human ear, and they all differ from person to person. So the ear is as distinctive as a fingerprint. That's what you wanted to hear, wasn't it?
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I'm not sure exactly what sort of magic trick it is you're going to pull off here, Tom.
Well, I'm not really sure either, Gov. I just thought if you could have a chat with her.
Yes. All right, well, wheel her in as soon as she gets here.
OK, that should do it.
Oh, a crick in my neck there.
Yeah, looks pretty good. OK. Let's take some prints from your actual ear.
No problem. How many are you going to take?
3 from each ear. One at light pressure, one at medium, one heavy. The ear distorts depending on how much pressure is applied to it, so you need to find as good a match as possible. Ready?
Yeah. Do I have to go through that 5 more times?
Terrible, isn't it? Perhaps when you try it on your suspect, he'll crack.
What, under pressure? What's that?
Well, we made a few experiments building a mould from the prints. They didn't really work out. You can take that one if you like. Help you with your homework.
Thanks very much.
Oh! Now I'm going to have to do that one again.
Yep. She here, then?
No, Gov.
Been nearly an hour. You'd have thought she'd have called if she'd had second thoughts.
Yeah, you would have thought.
Something you're not telling me, Tom.
Well, I told her it might be a bit hard to keep her name out of it, that's all. I backed right off when I saw she was getting upset.
If you don't mind my saying so, Tom, you've not exactly covered yourself with glory in this, have you?
Gov?
You've got to make up your mind whether you actually want to be a good copper or whether you just want people to think you're one, which is what I'm getting at the moment. See, the stupid thing is you're not playing to your strengths. Basically, you're a nice guy, and that's why this woman trusted you in the first place. So I suggest you get back round there and try and repair the situation.
She's gone.
I'm sorry?
She went 5 minutes after you were here before, in a tearing rush.
Well, she didn't say where she was going at all, did she?
Didn't say anything. She had a suitcase.
Right, thanks.
I've got to hand it to you, Tom. Certainly got away with witnesses.
Especially when it's a woman. It's a real gift.
Yeah, OK, point taken.
Yeah, it's consistency, that's what counts. You see, some people are consistently successful, whereas others are...
I suppose I can't blame them under the circumstances.
So what's your next move? You gonna find this woman?
Well, there's no point, is there? She won't testify, she won't. Only... there is another thing, Sergeant.
What?
Well, it's a bit of an extreme reaction, isn't it, disappearing like that? Especially now her husband's away.
So what are you saying?
I don't know, it's just as if she was frightened of meeting Mr. Deakin.
Why don't you run a PNC on her?
Already have, no joy. Mind you, that was under her married name.
Might be a good idea to check out her maiden name, you know.
Yeah, but how'd you do that in a hurry?
You ask around, see if anyone's got a mate who works in the marriage registrar's office. That's what you do. Look, give me the details, will you?
Thank you, Judy. I've learnt hell of a lot today.
Listen, Duncan, one thing. I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm, but I won't get your hopes raised too high.
Yeah, I know. I heard what happened last time out.
Well, it's new, you see. It's not like fingerprints, which the great British public have grown up with. I mean, I'm not saying you'll lose it if it comes to court. I'm just saying there's a real possibility.
Listen, Judy, when it comes to it, who do I actually get to do the prints?
Well, you'll need an expert, obviously. Yes, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah. Tom, what is it?
I've just checked out Anita Bailey on the DIU, under her maiden name. Never guess what I found.
Surprise me.
Burglary, right here in Sun Hill.
Well, well.
It was a long time ago, 12 years. She was only 19.
Think your husband knows about this?
Well, I doubt it. He's a lot older than her. According to the marriage registrar, they've only been married 4 years. Anyway, another bloke's name came up in DIU as Anita Bailey's associate.
Go on.
Keith Canning.
Canning? Hang on, isn't he a good mate of Jack Richards?
Was, Gov. That's the whole point. They used to do a lot of jobs together. Word is, about a year back, they had a massive falling out.
Yeah, I remember. Canning ended up in hospital.
That's right. For a whole month. Anyway, he went round afterwards telling everyone that Richards had done the dirty on him.
And now, Canning's one-time girlfriend turns up out of the blue and tells you a tale about seeing Jack Richards commit an assault. I mean, she said she was having an affair, didn't she?
Yeah, that's the whole problem, Gov.
Well, I think we can take an educated guess as to who with, can't we?
I've been taken for a ride, haven't I?
Yes, Tom, I rather think you have.
Well, I better do something about it then.
Sorry, mate, I'd like to help you, but I haven't seen Nita in over 10 years.
I find that hard to believe, Mr. Canning.
Do you?
Well, it just doesn't seem very likely, that's all.
Well, she moved away. I don't even know where she's been living. Listen, Nita's parents hated my guts. They always thought they were too good for the rest of us around here anyway. And then she came along with me on a job that went wrong, and they went through the roof. Pulled so many strings that I reckon the judge came down harder on me for leading their poor little darling astray. And by the time I'd got out, they'd gone. That's the last I heard of her, let alone saw her.
Really?
So you've seen her, have you? Where is she?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that, Mr. Canning.
Somewhere local, though, eh? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And she'll have done well for herself if I know Nita. And to think she was the sweet little girl who couldn't even pass her driving test. What?
Nothing. Thanks for your help, Mr. Canning.
Oh, yes, a minicab. She never goes anywhere except in a minicab.
Well, I don't suppose you know the name of the firm, do you?
She used the one up by the station, I should imagine.
Right, thanks.
You sure you can make this here print stick? The case depends on it. I don't want to sound negative, but we are in uncharted waters here, aren't we?
Well, with respect, Gov, that's not altogether true. There's been 2 or 3 other cases already.
What, successful cases?
Mostly successful, yeah.
I don't want to spend a lot of time and energy to end up with egg on our faces.
I can make it stick, Gov, I'm sure I can.
Well, if you can't fail, you won't mind if I sit in with you, will you?
Mick Purvis?
Yeah? Want a cab?
No, do you mind if I have a word? DC Proctor, sign it. I believe you picked up a Mrs. Bailey earlier on today.
Bailey? Bailey?
Yeah, from Luther Gardens. Your controller confirms it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Would you mind telling me where you took her?
Station, I think.
You think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Waterloo.
Traffic bad, was it?
Oh, same as usual.
Then how come, according to your controller, it took 2 hours to make a journey that shouldn't take more than 50 minutes round trip? What did she pay you, Mick? I hope it was worthwhile.
Look, she didn't say nothing about the police. I just thought she was trying to keep her husband off her back.
So where did you take her?
The Besborough, OK? Swanky Hotel up in Essex.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd ask you the same question. OK if I sit down?
No, it isn't, as a matter of fact. I came here to get away from you.
Well, just for a moment, then. I thought we had an appointment.
Yes, well, I changed my mind. You can't make me see your wretched inspector.
No, I can't.
Then will you go away, please? Or shall I have you thrown out?
Well, I doubt you could, Mrs. Bailey, and I doubt you really want to make a scene anyway. What are you planning on doing? Staying here forever? I mean, if anything, I think your husband might find that a little bit odd.
He's away for 3 days. I thought by that time you'd have either given up or solved your problem some other way.
Yeah, well, I nearly did. Only things have changed a bit.
What do you mean?
Well, I've talked to Keith.
Oh, my God. Bring me another drink, would you?
Yes, ma'am. Well, that isn't going to help.
Really? Is that your considered opinion? Oh, I've been such a bloody idiot.
Look, Mrs. Bailey, I don't know the exact truth of it, but if Keith Canning's misled you somehow, then the best thing you can do is tell me all about it.
He said it would be all right. All I had to do was tell you I'd seen what he'd seen, and you'd take it from there. He said you'd listen if you got it from someone like me.
Well, I believe you're telling me the truth as far as you know it. But as for Keith actually having witnessed the assault, I think that's very unlikely.
Yes, well, you're probably right. He's a liar. He swore blind he wouldn't let on what happened, even if you ripped his fingernails out. But all you have to do is pop round to him for a little chat and it all comes pouring out.
Well, he didn't actually say anything. He did a very good job of insisting that he hadn't seen you for years. But why would you want to do his dirty work for him anyway?
Because I owed it to him. Sort of, among other things. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom. Did you know I had a police record? Tom.
Yeah, I did, as a matter of fact.
Ah. Keith never wanted me along on that burglary, you know. I goaded him into taking me. And if I hadn't panicked at the wrong moment, we probably wouldn't have even been caught. And because he had a record already, he went to jail. Because I was a sweet little middle-class first offender, I got a suspended sentence.
What, so he just turned up after all those years and asked you for a favour?
Don't be stupid. You know what we were doing. You've met my husband. Bundle of charm, didn't you think?
Well, he was in a hurry.
He's always in a hurry. Thank you. To make money. It's what turns him on. It's the only thing that turns him on.
I see.
About 4 months ago, I ran into Keith again. So then we started meeting. Just meeting at first, for a drink, for a meal. Then after a while, I started getting nervous. Paul... I don't think he really suspected anything, but he did seem to be making the odd funny remark. So I told Keith we'd have to finish it.
And?
And he said fine. But would I do him this one little favour? Get rid of this bloke who'd given him a hard time. I wouldn't have to lie, because the man was guilty as sin anyway.
Well, did he give you an impression that if you didn't play along with him, he might see to it that your husband found out?
No. Oh, I don't know. I just know that I'm in one hell of a mess.
Look, Mrs. Bailey, it's none of my business, but it's obvious that you're not that happy with your husband. If it's that bad, why don't you just leave him? I'm sure you'll do very well out of a divorce settlement.
You don't think much of me, do you?
Well, it's not my place to judge you. I mean it. You're like the rest of us. You make mistakes, you get in a mess, you never really know how it happened. Look, why don't you just go home? You don't need to be afraid of this going any further.
I think I will. I was right about you, wasn't I?
So?
You are a nice bloke. But you don't understand about Paul. I'm one of the prizes he got with his money. He'd never let me go.
Yeah, can I have another word with you, Mr. Canning? I'd like to come in for a moment, please.
No, you can't. Clear off.
What?
I said clear off, copper.
You're nicked.
You agree your car was in Mercy Lane the day before yesterday, Mr. Noakes?
Yeah.
And you maintain that you simply went for a drive, stopped your car at random, and took an innocent stroll round a residential area?
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
I think my client could hardly be any more clear about it.
OK. Do you know anything about ears, Stan?
Is he being funny?
Did you know, for example, that no two ears are alike any more than any two sets of fingerprints?
That's a matter of opinion, Detective Constable.
I think you'll find that's a matter of fact, Miss Hawking. And it's a matter of fact that we found an ear print at number 12 Gunner Street, where whoever forced the entry listened to see if the coast was clear. Mr. Noakes, you still insist you were nowhere near that address?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Then presumably you'll have no objection to our taking your ear prints to compare them to the one found in the crime scene. For purposes of elimination, of course.
Come on, you don't think I was really trying to hit you, do you?
It was a love pat.
You what?
Listen, I couldn't be seen talking to you twice in one day, especially now that you've seen Nita. Have a heart.
What are you playing at, Keith?
I'm not playing at anything. I'm just trying to see to it that I don't get my head smashed in. Listen, by now Jack Richards already knows you've been to see me once today. That you know what it's like. What do you think would happen if he found out you came round a second time and I asked you in for a cup of tea?
Why don't you make life simple for yourself and come forward as a witness to the assault yourself?
And then what? You set me up with a new name and a bungalow in the Bahamas. Anyway, I couldn't finger him even if I wanted to. I didn't witness it.
Ah, you surprised me. Nita says you told her that you actually saw the assault.
Look, I've pointed you in the right direction, OK? Yeah, you'd be doing me a big favour putting him away, I don't deny it. And no, I didn't actually see it. But he's the right bloke.
Well, how about a little bit of proof?
Well, that's supposed to be your job, isn't it? Can I go now?
There we are. That's the last one.
You've given me earache.
You should try washing them occasionally. Toughens them up.
So, what happens now? Well, Miss Rice takes the prints back to her laboratory, where she compares them with the prints that were found at the scene of the crime. She then reports back to us.
I think we can be a bit more explicit than that. Since Mr. Knox has expressed an interest, I think it's only fair that we demonstrate the process. You've no objections, Miss Hawking?
No, no objection.
This is a print of my own ear, taken from a window by Miss Rice this morning. I'm now producing a transparency of a print taken directly from my ear. Shortly afterwards, I'm now placing the transparency on top of the original print, and it looks pretty exact to me. But I don't know what the expert thinks.
I'd say it was a perfect match at every point, but we can confirm it with the method we call quartering. I cut a photo of the print, taken from DC Lennox's ear, into 4 squares. I then take 2 diagonally opposite corners and place them over the print, taken from the window in my office.
Do you see what a perfect fit it is? It could be the same picture.
Yes, well, I'm sure my client is very grateful for the lecture.
Oh, he should be very grateful. I'm demonstrating the reliability of the process and giving them a chance to reconsider his statement. Stan, on several occasions you said you were nowhere near number 12 Gunner Street. Do you want to think about that again? Stan?
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, Polly.
Reported sounds of violent assault at 9 Siskin Road.
Informant, a neighbour, and Mrs. Elizabeth Noons. Over.
Sierra Rocking 595 receiving.
Go ahead, Tony.
What is it the neighbour said exactly, Pol?
Just they'd heard a racket like someone was being really hurt.
Tony. Sierra Rocking 595.
Go ahead, Tony.
Ambulance, please, 9 Siskin Road. Got 1 male with head injuries.
So what, he just put his hands up, did he?
Yeah, I blinded him with signs.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. The last guy in his position pleaded not guilty and a jury let him go.
Anyway, nice one, Dunk.
Cheers.
Well done.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'll be giving lectures on the latest weapon in the armoury of law enforcement in the Buzzard at 7 p.m. tonight. Price of admission, £1. Tom, you should have stuck with this. It was really interesting.
Well, it sounds like you didn't really need me, Duncan. It sounds like you did really well.
Ach, well.
Tom. Tony's stamp's just been on. They found Keith Canning badly beaten up. Paramedics reckon he's been done over with a metal bar or something.
Richards.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Well, I was talking to Canning earlier. He was already getting nervous that Richards might have twigged what he'd been up to. Obviously, he was right. Can I get over there?
Oh, don't you go off at half-cock again.
Well, he won't be expecting us straight away. If I can get over there at once, I might be able to catch him out somehow.
All right. But be careful. Take Rod with you.
Why should I have it in for Keith?
You know why, Jack.
Yeah, we had us differences, but we settled those months ago. Unless you know something I don't.
Where were you at 4 o'clock this afternoon?
Here.
In bed with the flu again, were you?
No, watching telly.
Have you changed your clothes since then?
Don't know about you, but we don't dress for dinner around here.
But you have somebody with you, someone who can confirm your alibi.
Why should I want an alibi when I haven't done out?
Well, if you haven't done nothing, you won't mind us taking a look around then, will you? See if there's anything that connects you to the assault on Keith Canning. We can get a search warrant if you want us to.
I don't care. Look round much as you want.
Early stages yet, of course.
Don't worry about me. Is he better than telly?
Tom, come on, leave him. You, stay there. We've looked everywhere. Now he's laughing at us. I mean, even if he did do it, he's not going to be stupid enough to keep the weapon, is he?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hold on. Hang on, mate. Wait, hold on. Police. Do you mind if I have a look in that before you unload it?
What turns you on?
Well, you can tip it up for us, mate.
You can do what you like. I'm the relief car. I'm already on overtime. So long as you stick it all back in, no hurry.
He's a bit obsessive, your mate, isn't he? You want to watch him?
That's sharp. Oh, what's this then?
I've never seen that in my life.
Looks like blood on the end. Right, leave that.
That were mine, you scumbag! You put it there! You're fitting me up!
Yeah, right, the dustman saw me find it. You're nicked.
Mr. Bailey.
Detective Constable Proctor, isn't it?
I thought you were in Edinburgh.
Yeah. Had reasons to cut my trip short. I expect you want to talk to my wife.
Well,
Come in. Don't worry. I know all about it. Darling, Detective Constable Proctor to see you.
Hello.
Mrs. Bailey, do you mind if I have a word with you in private?
There's no need for that. I've told you, my wife and I no longer have any secrets from each other.
Mrs. Bailey, are you sure you don't want to talk to me alone?
What was it you wanted to say?
Mrs. Bailey, I'm afraid I've got a bit of bad news.
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense.
Keith Canning's in intensive care, St Hugh's Hospital. He's been very badly beaten up. They think he'll survive, but it's very touch and go. Mrs. Bailey?
Yes, I heard you.
Mrs. Bailey, you're not very well.
Thank you, I'm fine. Poor Keith.
Lovely people my wife mixes with. Have you got the person responsible?
We have a suspect, yeah. I'm very sorry about Keith, Mrs. Bailey.
My wife obviously nurtures some feeling for this man. I'm sure you'll understand if I don't share her distress.
I don't suppose you would, sir.
No, I don't. I blame him for taking advantage of my wife's vulnerability. The way I see it, a nasty piece of work got what was coming to him. As a result of which, a no doubt equally nasty piece of work has been taken off the streets. I'd have thought, all in all, you'd have been pretty pleased with yourselves. And now, if there's nothing else, perhaps you'd be kind enough to leave us alone.
This one is yours, mate.
Oh, Jim, I said a half, mate.
Have a pint, you've earned it.
No, he's right, you know, even though I hate to admit it. There's me thinking you were being a tosser, but no. You stuck it out and you held your ground. And you nailed the bastard. Well done. Here's to you.
Cheers.
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 Well
Cheers.
done.
That was a good arrest, Tom.
So was yours. And this is supposed to be your celebration.
Nah, Noak's a small fry. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I nailed him. But you're right about priorities. At the end of the day, you're better off having a dozen Stan Noakes wandering around the street than one mad psycho like Richards. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Tom, we're going to go for a Ruby when they close. You coming?
Ruby?
Oh, come on. Ruby Murray, curry.
All right. Oh, sure, yeah. Who the hell's Ruby Murray? Gov.
Tom, I thought you'd be out celebrating.
Yeah, I was, only, can I have a bit of a word?
Sure. Sit down.
I don't think he did it, Gov.
What?
Richards. I think he's been set up.
What brought this on?
Well, I just don't think he'd be stupid enough to leave the weapon in his own dustbin.
No one has ever accused Jack Richards of being intelligent.
Yeah, but he didn't even set himself up with an alibi. I mean, he must have known that we'd be round there sooner or later.
Come on, Tom. Richards found out that Canning was trying to put the finger on him. He did his nut and he went round and worked him over. I mean, if it wasn't him, who was it?
Paul Bailey.
What?
I mean, not him personally, but a man like that with his money and in his kind of business, he'd be able to get hold of some heavies to do his dirty work.
What on earth would Paul Bailey... Oh, of course. Silly question.
I was round there early tonight, Gov. He knows all about his wife and Canning. What if he hired someone to check up on her? He might have even used the same people to work Keith over. And Mrs. Bailey just looked really strange. Like she was scared or something. And I think, I mean, I can't be sure, but I think she was in a lot of pain.
All that says is that her husband is violent.
And I'm sure she already knew what had happened to Keith. I expect him in taunting her, boasting about it.
Tom, you don't know that.
Well, no, but...
And even if you're right, how do you prove it?
The thing is, Gov, I think my best bet's Mrs. Bailey. She didn't like her husband before. Now it looks as if he's beating her up. Has her friend half killed. If I could just talk to her, I'm sure she'd be prepared to help us.
And grass up her husband?
Well, look, I've built up a really good relationship with her. She trusts me. I'm sure I can persuade her that what's good for us is good for her, too.
Well, it's up to you, Tom. If you think it's worth it.
Gov?
Paul Bailey is a powerful man with influential friends. Jack Richards, on the other hand, is a psychopath who belongs behind bars. So, no one's going to love you if you set him free. But it's your decision.
I think I should give it a go, Gov.
Yeah? So do I.